What's up guys, my name is Alyssa and welcome back to my channel. Today I figured I would do a quick Q&A. I don't know how quick it's gonna be, but I posted a questions box on my story so you guys could ask some questions, and I wanted to do a YouTube so that I could get some in-depth answers because I feel like reading a lot of words and Instagram is just not enough. So here we are. And also selfishly, I want to get better at speaking, and I'm going to try not to edit this very much, but I get really nervous. So we'll see how this goes. I haven't really looked over the questions. I read through some of them, but I haven't thought of the responses, and I'm just going to go through all of them and answer them one by one. Number 1, how did you originally get involved with fitness and health? Well, my background in athletics comes from starting gymnastics when I was about 8. And I continued and I switched to cheerleading at about the age of 13. I started having a lot of body comparison issues because a lot of the cheerleaders and gymnasts, it's an aesthetic focused sport, especially with the way that we get dressed and we put on makeup and we perform. They're doing insanely athletic stuff, but trying to do it looking as cute as possible. So then I started getting into the gym at about the age of 16. I used to go with my friends. We used to go after school every day, and it was a really fun social activity. And I started to see a lot of Gymshark influencers. Social media started to change a little bit with the way that strong women athletes and female bodybuilders almost started getting into the platform, and it gave me a new view on what I saw was attainable for a female body and what I saw was actually healthy, instead of trying to chase all of these aesthetics that weren't possible for me. Like, I'm 5 feet tall. I'm never going to be a 6 foot skinny model. So that's just out of the picture. What originally got me into fitness and health. I want to add that my parents definitely helped me get into fitness and health. My dad especially was always focused on cooking us homemade meals. My mom used to do that as well. And at the age of, I want to say 13, my stepmom came into my life, and her and my dad were running 5Ks and going to the gym, and my stepmom also was training for half Ironman a few years later, so she was a really positive influence into just being involved in physical activity outside of the gym. Question number 2, how do you balance school, job, gym, social life? P.S. Constantly in awe of you, smiley face. First of all, this is from the sweetest girl I've ever met. She was at my first and second Olympic weightlifting meet, but the first time I actually talked to her, she was so nice, and she constantly hyped me up, telling me I was a badass and that I was really strong, and she gave me glitter to put on my face, which was just the best thing that's ever happened. So you're so sweet and I love you. Anyway, how do you balance school, job, gym, social life? I meticulously plan out my schedule from what I feel like is very far in advance. I use Notion to plan out all my stuff. I was originally using all my handwritten planners, which I do prefer most of the time, but I like Notion right now because I can see it on my laptop and on my phone, and I can constantly check it. So for school, I purposefully picked my school schedule so that I don't have to spend a lot of time going to campus. I got used to doing online classes from high school. I was doing high school classes and online college classes so that I could get ahead. And then COVID hit and I got even more used to doing remote classes. So I just prefer online classes because I feel like it really frees up my schedule. So I have 2 3-hour classes on Tuesday and on Wednesday, and I feel like that saves me time from having to go on campus and stuff. Driving back and forth, it's like 30 minutes to campus because I live at home. So I'll look at everything that I have for the month, and then week by week when we get there, I'll look at all the things that I need to do, look at the things that are coming up, and make sure that's what I have planned through my week. And then I'll go into my day by day and plan it basically by the hour based around when I have school. I work at the gym, which makes it really, really, really easy because if I'm working 5 or 6 days a week, I'm able to go to the gym right before or right after my shift. So that's how I balance school, job, gym, social life. If you want to hang out with me, you probably have to go to the gym with me. I only get in an occasional dinner every now and again. I stopped going out, but I do still like to go to concerts and stuff and music festivals. So I don't actively balance my social life, but when my close friends ask if I can hang out, I'll fit it into the schedule because I want to see them. I don't know how balanced you would call that, but I try my best. 3, when do you graduate? 1.5 years until I get my master's degree, but then I have to do 1,500 hours of experience because you have to get matched for a dietetic internship. So probably I won't have my actual registered dietitian title for another 2 or 3 years. But I graduated with my undergrad degree in 2022. I honestly don't even believe myself. This is so sad that my diploma is still sitting in the mailing thing that it came. Oh. I got my Bachelor of Science the 17th day of December 2022. I was looking for numbers, not letters. So we'll keep that safe. That's when I graduated. What made you choose your area of study? All of my experiences with fitness and health have brought me to wanting to study nutrition, especially being interested in sports originally, because I really wanted to know what ways that you would be able to boost your performance and recover faster. And then once I started learning more about nutrition, you start to get into longevity, cancer prevention, Alzheimer's disease prevention, maternal and infant nutrition. You realize that nutritionists can focus on food insecurity and just so many different things that I think are so interesting. So that's why I picked nutrition. Favorite day at the gym? I don't have one at the moment. Maybe leg day, and right now, because I'm doing weightlifting, snatch is my favorite day. Favorite leg day workout? I don't have a go-to leg day workout, but something with squats, lunges, a hip hinge, and then something high volume to burn out at the end would be pretty good. It's a good leg day to me. Maybe, and then incorporate some jumping because I like to make leg days fun. How can I incorporate healthy food into my diet? Super picky. That is a good question. There have been a lot of good videos that I really enjoy looking at on Instagram that are called Sneaky Vegetables Tips, and I think a huge key to incorporating healthy food into your diet is to think of the food you're already eating and find ways to chop up and mash vegetables and mix them into the food that you're already eating. What is the most important thing you've learned from traveling? Oh, that's insightful. I wish I had more time to think about this one. I would say the most important thing I've learned from traveling is how to be outgoing and talk to people and push myself out of my comfort zone. I haven't done any solo traveling, but from the experiences that I've had with my friends, which I'm not outgoing. I'm not the first one to go and talk to all these new people, especially there are so many people traveling and they're so nice and they're so cool, but I get very nervous. I'm really grateful that I've had friends with me and my boyfriend last time to talk to new people. Once we're talking, it's so much easier for me to connect with people, but I hardly ever actually make the initiation to talk to all these new people. So that's the most, did I even really cover that? That's the most important thing I've learned from traveling, is to be outgoing and just say hi and ask questions and get to know people, because there's a million, trillion, bazillion people out there and they all have an amazing story. And you never know where the conversations might take you, so yeah. What is your relationship like with your boyfriend? Balance, ? My relationship is really amazing. I don't talk about it too much because as soon as you post boyfriend stuff, you lose a million followers. Not that that's what it's about, but that's the truth. So what is it like? Our relationship is very fun, and I've been getting more into gratitude and trying to build deeper connections, so that's what I really focus on in our relationship. But it's very fun and lighthearted, and it's like being with my best friend all the time, and he makes me laugh. And balance, we were working together before, so we were able to see each other every day. We're not working together right now, so we don't see each other as much, which is kind of tough, but we're both really busy right now. But we make time to see each other, and I would call that balance. Tips for fast meals for on-the-go people. Meal prep. If you don't have time to meal prep, it depends on what you're making, but find fast and easy recipes that you know how to make, you're comfortable making. Meal prep them the best you can, buy frozen meals, or cook everything in advance and make sure that you have things that you can just throw together and dip, Fast meals. Do I need 2 hours for a workout? No. I just take forever because that's my job. I'm literally just wasting time at the gym. I could get it done in like an hour and a half if I was really trying. How do I start Ollie lifting? Parentheses, everything hurts. Ollie lifting or weightlifting requires a lot of mobility, especially to get into the deep squat position, the front rack position, and the overhead position. So if you want to start Ollie lifting, make sure you're focusing on mobility first. And if you want to get started, but you don't have the mobility, focus on what you can do. Work on overhead squats, overhead carries with dumbbells so you can work on some stability, and doing deadlifts and the other drills before actually going straight into a snatch or clean and jerk. Do you have any hobbies? Yes. I paint. I sing in the shower and in my car. I would call that a hobby. I like to dance. I was never a dancer, although you dance for like 30 seconds at cheer. But sometimes I'll go dance in my garage. That's embarrassing, but I do because it's fun and it's a good workout, so whatever. How do you stay motivated? I got a hell of a lot of goals that I need to stay motivated for. And it's not really motivation every day. Obviously, discipline comes into it. Making sure that you have little goals that you can reach, that you feel like you're accomplishing something. Because if you have this long-term goal of this image that you want to be like, or this person that you want to be, but you don't have steps along the way to get there, and your goal is not really measurable, then you're never going to stay motivated, because you're never going to know where you are on the spectrum of reaching your goal. My long-term goal is to be healthy and be fit and increase my health span. So any goal along the way that I can make, running and being more fit, doing more HIIT workouts, being really strong, those are all different long-term goals that I can split up and make smaller goals along the way. And that's how I stay motivated. And it becomes a lifestyle. Getting up early in the morning every day and taking a cold shower and getting to the gym and all these other things, it's not staying motivated anymore. That's just my daily habits. So that's how you stay motivated. Favorite gym clothing brands? Gymshark, #1. Always has been. Tala, sustainable, ethically made, breaking the entire platform of everything. Tala, close to #1. Quick ways to fit exercise into your everyday life. It can be really difficult, especially I recognize that some people are working all day, every day to survive in this crazy economy that we have. So it's not always easy to fit exercise into your everyday life, but if you can just take 5 to 10 minutes, get up, go up some stairs, do extra air squats, maybe some push-ups if you're comfortable getting on the ground, walking more places. If you've got an extra 5 or 10 minutes in the morning, that's how I would recommend getting some exercise into your everyday life. Shooting my shot. Could I take you out to dinner? This emoji. No. How to maintain a deficit but still eat sufficiently. Volume eating. That's my solution. It depends on what you mean by eating sufficiently, but making sure that you're volume eating. That means getting in more veggies and fruits. Those are gonna keep you fuller longer, and they're basically less calories than they actually are. How do you balance school? I already touched on that. I plan ahead, and then I grind out the work when it comes down to the time. How much sleep do you aim for? 7 to 8 hours, probably closer to 7. Fave place to get workout clothes. Again, Gymshark, Talo. Day or night? Day. Sweet or savory? Sweets, all day. Protein desserts, desserts in general, smoothies, desserts, sweets. Do you ever get the ick in the middle of eating eggs? No. No, I don't. Random, but I did the math and you've been working out consistently for 6 years now. I'm 23 and I started at 16, so that's 7 years. What are you studying? Nutrition! Currently working on my master's so that I could be a registered dietitian, but it is a freaking long way coming, so that was a lot of questions. I feel like I've been talking forever. My voice is tired, and I feel like although I said I wasn't gonna edit this very much, I'm gonna have to go back and cut quite a few pieces out because I just stopped speaking. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was a cute little way for you guys to get to know me more and what I'm up to and how I work. And yeah, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.